Now the saga begins of trying to figure out what time I actually need to wake up in order to do all the things I need to do. I had my alarm set for 5:30, but then when it went off, I was like, I just don't feel like I need all that time. Good morning, by the way. Happy Wednesday. It's now 6:30 since I didn't think I needed all that time. Now I feel like I'm probably put myself in a position where I might be under a time crunch. Um, may have to eat my food on the way there, which is fine. I'm not opposed to it. I'd much rather eat here, but I also would much rather not wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I get to wear whatever I want because they're gonna have me change into shorts, which I haven't shaved in a little bit. I can't remember when's the last time I shaved. Last week, I think. I don't care. Judge me with my hairy legs today at work. Um, I'm gonna change into a t-shirt and shorts that they're gonna have for me. So that should be fun. I guess I'm gonna be there all day. I guess I'll be working the morning shift. We'll see. I don't know. Oh man. Alright. Let's go get Scout some breakfast together so we can get her out the door. Might not be able to let her go on an hour-long walk. Just really depends. And she cannot go on an hour-and-a-half long walk. You have to keep it short and to the point. 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
And welcome back to the Rachel Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
This is literally so crazy. Okay. Come on in, ma'am. Thank you. Literally so crazy because I just am so torn on whether I should go to this job. I'm just like, it's an hour away. I mean, I don't know. The responsible adult in me says, go to this job. You got it. You make it this job. And then there's a part of the responsible in me that says, it's an hour away. Like, you can find something a little bit closer. Like, Clearwater's a lot closer. Well, it's a little bit closer. It's like 30 minutes away. Look for restaurants over there and go put your resume over there this week. Also, get back on applying for jobs. The last couple of weeks, I've been so, torn, trying to build my Amazon storefront, trying to put content out on my YouTube page, and I've been so incredibly exhausted and working myself to literal bones, and exhaustion that I haven't really had time to focus on looking for another job, even though I did put my resume at a couple places. Part of me kind of is annoyed with myself for even going all the way out there and realizing it's an hour away and still putting my resume over there. I don't know, it's like I'm halfway desperate for a job, but at the same time, I want to be responsible about this because an hour away, that's going to put so many miles on my car. My car is already at like 100,000. I'm going to put so much money in my gas. Is it going to be worth it? I'm getting like $350 in unemployment. I have that for a few more weeks. And I'm like, am I even going to make more than $350? Like even this first week, considering I'm starting on a Wednesday. I don't know. I'm leaning towards not going to the job and putting my efforts into finding something a little bit closer. But then a part of me is also like, Rachel, you're actually going to do that? You haven't been doing that. You could have had a job already. You've been here for going on 3 months now. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I hate that I'm the only one making these decisions. I just don't feel like driving an hour, fighting in all that traffic for a measly $7 an hour, maybe, if that. And possibly tips. And I don't even think I would get tips for a while. Because I'd probably having shadow under somebody. I don't know. Just like, I don't think I'm gonna go. I know that's bad. Is that bad? I don't think I'm gonna go to this job. I don't know. Another part of me is like, I have a really strong feeling that I'm gonna get this one job that I interviewed for yesterday, but then also that could not happen. I don't know what to do. I think we don't go because I feel like even if we found the serving job at like, I don't know, whatever random restaurant, I don't know. Do we go? Do we not go? Oh, God, I don't like this. And I've got to walk out the door in like 30 minutes. I don't have a lot of time to decide on whether I should go or not. I don't know. I guess a responsible person should go to this job. I just kind of think like if I'm going to get this office job, I also just want to soak up the last little bit of having all this free time to do the things that I want to do and kind of also relax and work on my storefront and all those types of things. You know, that's what's also going through my head, that if I'm going to get this office job, that I want to soak up this last little bit of unemployment time, because in a few weeks I want to be strapped to a desk for the remainder of my life, basically. And I just need to mentally prepare myself for that. Y'all, this is not good. So torn on what to do. Okay, I should be leaving now if I'm going to this job, and I'm just so torn. So torn! I think I feel like this is such an irresponsible decision by not going, but I just don't feel like my heart is in it to drive an hour away for minimum wage in hopes to make tips. And if I'm going to take the morning shift, I have to be there at 7:30. It's an hour away. I have to walk Scout for at least 30 minutes before that. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like that's something I want to do. But I also feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot, so to speak, if I'm using the right term or phrase, by not going. Oh. All I know is everything happens for a reason. And if I don't go and I'm broke, well, you guys know. I just don't want to drive an hour away. Like, why did I rope myself into this? If you haven't figured out, I'm 1, a chaotic person, 2, procrastination, and 3, fly by the seat of my pants. Absolutely. I pretty much have always been that kind of person making last minute calls and kind of trying to think of the right term, and it's like in my head, but I can't also think of it. In the sense that I'm very last minute, kind of do things on a whim, like applying for the job and stuff like that. And I honestly guess I didn't think I was gonna get it, especially when I went to the interview and I felt like I did horrible. I didn't know anything about cooking steaks. Like, I literally did not do well, and they still hired me. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna hope that I get this office job, and I'm gonna sit down and apply for a bunch of jobs. And I think if I don't go, I'm just gonna tell myself that I am gonna be really, really diligent about applying for jobs and just sit down and apply, and do my best to like change up my resume. I got to a point where I was kind of sick of doing all this tailoring for each job application, but I think I might go back to that. I kind of wish I had done better in those interviews that I had a couple months ago or a month ago, but in my mind, when I think back about it, like the interviews, I mean, I did well yesterday, and I could have done well in those interviews. I just chose not to do well, I think. I just don't feel like I was settled. I hadn't had enough break from working. I literally have been working for years. And I really enjoyed this time not working. I am ready to get back to work and have the structure in my day and everything. But I think I've just, I think at that point, a month or whatever ago, I just wasn't really ready. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I really didn't prep hard enough and ask the right questions and stuff like that, because I just really wasn't ready. I mean, that's what I think, like when I like retroactively think back about the last interviews I had. I just don't feel like I was actually really ready to go back to work yet. I hadn't had enough break. I need a little bit more time to soak up the slow mornings and work on the things that I wanted to do, like my YouTube page and stuff. I feel like I've gotten to a place where I'm a lot more comfortable and I'm ready to go back to work. I don't know how else to describe it. Anyway, I made breakfast. So we're going to finish our carrot juice. We're going to have breakfast. We're getting on the computer to do all the things we need to do. And I hope I'm not making the wrong decision by not going to this job. Got business cards from my job interview yesterday. Got a nice little iced coffee. Had my breakfast. Scout's over there napping after her morning walk. And I got my laptop. And I'm about to ask ChatGPT AI to craft me some email messages, because I have their emails on these business cards. Some email messages to thank them, but I want it to like include like why I think I'm a good candidate, at least the one to the manager. One of these is the loan officer, who would be like, who I would be kind of like working for, but also would be my coworker, if that makes sense. I would be like the support person
for him or for any kind. He's just one of the loan officers. It's hard. I'm not going to get into it because I've already chatted your heads off this morning. I'm irritated about that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to send them some thank you messages and then we're going to get on these jobs. And now that I've stayed home and I've had a little bit more time to process it, I don't even feel guilty because I feel like that job popped up so quickly. I was able to find it. I feel like if I need to go find a server job, I should really think about it and get something closer to home. And I may take my resume out later on this week, but I am hoping to hear back about this job interview I went to yesterday, where I would meet with her manager next. So I would have a next little short meeting. It might be like via Zoom or something. I don't know if he sits in the office or where exactly he sits. But yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping to hear back about that job soon because they're in the position to hire right now to backfill. So I'm excited about it and I hope I get it. And I'm hoping I hear about it sometime this week, considering it's Wednesday and we still have a few days left in the week. Anyway, let me get to doing these things. Oh my goodness! I just opened my laptop and thought, oh, my Amazon page was up from like earlier this morning when I refreshed to see if I had more views. I'm at 4,750 views on all my videos I've published, and I do have another video I need to get up today that I made last night, but I actually might refilm it today with more daylight. It's another Amazon outfit, and I'm kind of obsessed with it, but I'm also thinking I'm not quite sure if it fits me properly, so I don't know if I'm going to keep it. But I open up and I hit refresh to see if I got more views before I go on to my next task. And oh my god, I have unlocked my on-site commission. Oh, I didn't share with y'all. Look over here. I've made a whole $2.64. I can now take myself on a cute vacation. I can't even buy a coffee with that. Hopefully by unlocking this, I'll make some more money, and I have so many more videos I need to put up, but I've just been a little tired from last week. I put up like, I don't know, 18 videos since the 4th. From the 4th to the 8th. In 4 days, I put up 18 videos. I'm a little exhausted from Amazon, so I definitely have a few more videos I want to get up. I just haven't gotten around to it. I will. Maybe this week. Okay, I'm really not trying to talk y'all's ears off today, but I wanted to share one of the emails that ChatGPT wrote me after the prompt I gave it. Let me read the prompt because this is like my commercial for ChatGPT, Chat Open AI, whatever you want to call it, AI. This is my unsponsored, non-sponsored commercial for this, and I keep telling everybody about this because I'm like, if you are not using ChatGPT for like random things like writing emails or social media stuff, or just I like to use it for so many things, especially in the job hunt search, but just like in general, I will ask it certain questions that sometimes I'm like not sure if Google will give me what I want. So this is a prompt that I gave it. I said, yesterday I interviewed for the loan assistant position at Redacted. I met with Christy and Michael. Christy is manager for the loan assistant team, and Michael is the lender whom the loan assistant team supports. I want to thank both of them separately for their time and express my interest in the role. Can you write me 2 thank you emails that are personalized for each of them based on their significance to the loan assistant role that I applied for? And I gave it my resume because I kind of want it to write me an email that is, at least to the manager, Christy, that is personalized in the sense that it shows like this is a good reason. Like, thank you for your time, but this is also a good reason to hire me because I have all these attributes, qualities, significance to the role, things that I can bring to the role. And this is the email that it gave to me for Michael. I haven't read the one for Christy, and I kind of want to read that before I send it because I'm not quite sure if it has all the details I would want in there. So, but Michael is the one who the loan assistant support. So I don't feel like putting all of that in this email is really significant because he doesn't have much weight on the hiring process as far as like my skill set. Or maybe he does. I don't know. But I feel like Christy is more or less that person. And Mike is more or less, does she fit personality wise, on the team? So this is the email to Michael that I wrote for me after I gave it that prompt. It says, "Dear Michael, I want to express my sincere appreciation for the opportunity to meet with you and discuss the loan assistant position at Redacted. Our conversation provided valuable insights into the role and the dynamics of the team, and I found highly informative and motivating. Your experience and perspective as a lender supported by the loan assistant team gave me a clear understanding of the collaborative nature of the work and the importance of efficient coordination. I was impressed by your dedication to delivering exceptional service to Redacted's clients and the vital role that the loan assistant team plays in supporting these efforts. Our discussion reinforced my enthusiasm for the role and the prospect of contributing to the success of your lending operations. I look forward to the possibility of working alongside professionals like yourself who are committed to delivering results and maintaining high standards of excellence. Thank you once again for your time, and I hope to have an opportunity to work with you and the loan assistant team in the future." So I'm going to send this one, and then I'm going to read over Kirsty's, and if I need to get that together and then send that one. But shook, these emails are so good. I love using ChatGPT. Sick. I just got reached out to this morning, and I've been in talks with a brand about doing a collaboration. And I've been using my ChatGPT to help negotiate maybe some money in the futures. I wanted some money now, but that didn't seem like that was going to be an option. So, and I don't want to miss out of any opportunities to grow as a creator and doing UGC style videos. So I'm going to accept a collaboration with potential that if this partnership continues, there might be some monies on the table to do some videos. So excited to learn how to do all of this. I thought I had a gifted collab a couple weeks ago, but I still literally have not got any product. So I don't know about that. But I have a contract to review sometime today and get back to. But I wrote them a response on like what I thought I could do in my videos and kind of like for deliverables. So exciting opportunities are coming my way. Even if it's just gifted, like you gotta start somewhere. And it's so exciting. Is you this cuters? You're the cuters little baby. And I just love you. I just love you. Is he ready for lunches? Is he having ready for the little lunchies? Boop, 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 boop. I love you. Look at this little girl. She's so sweet. Oh, I'm going to miss her when I get an office job. This is why I want to work from home, because I get to look at this little cute face 24/7. And now that I'm back in my own apartment, it would be nice to work from home. But we'll take what we can get. Let's go pee. pets before I get cracking on more application stuff. You love it when mommy be home? Look at how cute she is, and she's demanding that I pet her. You want your belly rubs? She looks miserable and uncomfortable. You can move though. No one's forcing you to sit here. There you go. Ma'am, am I not doing my job? That's how I know I'm not doing my job, when she moves. She will reposition herself so that wherever I'm scratching her on her body reaches the right spot. Ma'am. I ate all the cauliflower mac. I finished it off for lunch. It was good. I'll have to try it again. Funny enough, I did feel like cooking, but I also didn't really feel like spending money because I have enough food here at the house. So taking the easy route, making cauliflower gnocchi. I've had it from Trader Joe's a couple weeks ago, and then making that with some ground turkey pesto. I'm having trouble when I like to boil my gnocchi for a couple minutes because it's frozen and then stick it in the pan and crisp it off. But I used to do that in the air fryer and I don't have one anymore. And for some reason, I'm having a hard time crisping it off in the pan with olive oil. So I did recently come across this video where I saw this guy putting like a pinch of flour in the pan with the olive oil. I'm going to try that once this is done cooking and that is done boiling. We'll see. I don't know if that's the secret touch to that having it stick to the pan and it actually crisp up. I don't know. We'll see. Happy to report that putting flour in the pan helps to coat the noodles so they're not sticky, which, duh, Rachel, but totally makes sense. I should have put more flour in there in the beginning because I've ended up with some little crusties where the noodles did stick to the pan before I had enough flour in there. So they are crisping up. We've got our pesto sauce that I put in here and I kind of shook it around with the meat. I might put some more in there depending on how that looks, the noodles, once I put it in there. And yeah, that's dinner for tonight. And we're about to get Scout's food moisturizing, rehydrating for her. We've got some water here in the bottom of the pan or the dish, whatever you want to call it. It's her little food bowl. And then I've just got her little dog foods. Love you, babes. Bam. And I give her 2 scoops 3 times a day. We're gonna have to up the scoops if I can't give her lunch when I leave. I didn't think about that. It's been a long time since I've worked out of the home. And that is it. Now I'm just gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes and rehydrate. Kitchen is clean and I'm about to edit. And this is what I've been listening to while I was cleaning. I think it's the 2010s. When did this song come out? 2010s. The song is already that old? Where do I find out that information? No. Your credits? Came out in August 9th, 2019. Wow, it's already that old? Anyway. The guy that I emailed earlier to thank for my interview yesterday emailed me back. He just said thanks, basically. I'm about to make a coffee, edit, and get on some more jobs because I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep around 4 o'clock. I was sleeping. So yeah, I need to make up for going to sleep earlier. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Thanks for hanging out with me and let me talk your ear off today. Bye.